And good morning, afternoon. Welcome to Outlaw Radio 1960. We're here live streaming here on TikTok. And going for a stroll through town. We're in Castor, Alberta. It's a small town, about 1,000 people. And we're going to go and check the mail. Unlike a big city, we use the post office boxes in our local post office. There are very few people who get the rural mail boxes done anymore. They all have to come into town. This here is the Beaver Dome, or the Castor Arena. And there be the tow truck. Somebody is obviously broken down. And that'd be Dale Brigley. And welcome everybody that's coming into the chat. I hope you're enjoying the little stroll. Like I say, we're headed over to the post office. That's Dale. Obviously somebody's truck finally broke down on them. And he's giving somebody a tow. Sometimes it's very hard for me to read the screen, but I want to thank you all for joining. Castor's a town of just over or under 1,000 people. I haven't heard the latest census, but it hasn't grown much over the years. But like I say, it's quite the different lifestyle from living in the big city. As I said, we've been here 21 years, but our kids all live up in the city, except for Sarah, who's out in Sylvan Lake, which is actually a city in its own. But here we are on Main Street. Over the years, the businesses are slowly... There's a few new businesses in town, but not that many. Of course, the two banks in town are the Credit Union and the Alberta Treasury Branch, which used to be owned by the government of Alberta. And they sold it off. Like I say, it's often hard to see my screen. So I just have to keep thanking you people to come in and watch what we're doing. That over there is the Castor swimming pool. We don't have an indoor swimming pool. We have an outdoor. that's open summer long. A little playground in there. And this used to be the hotel. They're busy refixing it back up again. It was condemned. And they kept on changing ownership, and of course any owner would not put it together. And this is one of the 2 restaurants in town, the Green Island, which serves Chinese food and American or Canadian cuisine. This is called the Chicken Hick, and they're sort of a knick-knack shop. And this is the used bookstore, Purple Platypus. This is one of our favorite shops, as we're all readers. Hope people can see the screen. It's awful bright today. This is sort of the busy time in town because this is one of the grocery stores, Family Foods. The other is across the street, which is Magnet. And this is the sporting goods store that our former pharmacist Randy opened. You can buy all sorts of sporting goods, from basically any type of camping equipment to guns and rifles. That there is probably one of the oldest buildings in town. It's now empty. And this is what the town main street used to look like. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's very, very bright out. And we're going to cross the street. We're going to head into the post office. We are at the post office. And let's see what croakings of doom were in the mailbox today. Oh, just a Costco connection. In case we ever go to the city and need to go at the Costco store. And so everything that's going on in town is usually here on this side of the wall. Of course, if you die, you're going to be here. Terrible thought, but it's true. Like I say, it's awful hard to say hi to. My AI says, "Oh, you should say hi to everybody." I am going to say hi individually, and I'm going to. It's kind of hard to do when you cannot see the screen. But we thank you. We thank you for joining us. We thank you for your kind gifts that you've been giving. I can't even see that, so I don't even know what that is. But we'll just take a meander down so you can see a little bit more of the town. Take a quick trip around. Hello, hello. This is one of the young ladies who works at the post office. And she went to school with my kids, so. See, clouds are starting to build up again, so it's probably the weather's probably going to get a little bit more nastier again. The humidity is certainly picking up. Here is the one part of the Castor Museum. We like to call this Museum Row because across the street is where all the machinery and stuff like that is kept. And at the end of the street is the Castor Community Hall. And that's where the farmers market takes place on Thursdays. And you can see the grain elevator off in the distance. There's one left. We used to have 5 grain elevators. And unfortunately, we were only able to save the one. There was a move to try and save the Viterra elevator, but it got torn down, and I was trying to see if I can get a better visualization of who's all joining here today and coming into the room. And really, it's hard to see because, like I say, it's very, very bright. I'm standing as in a shady spot as I can today. But yeah, and that's one of the old one-room schoolhouses that used to be up on Beaver Road. And of course, Castor in French is Beaver. And this is the old railway station and regular museum. There's a lot of old stuff. You can see the old box cars. And problem is that there's no more railway track. They took all the railway track away, and so there used to be a train that ran all the way from Stettler to Consort, but it's not there anymore. And so now there's a walking trail which is part of the system, which is called the Trans-Canada Trail. But as you see, the Castor Fall Fair is just about here. We're going to be doing the Coronation Rodeo, hopefully on the long weekend, with parade and their fair, and we'll do that live as well. Catch some of the events at the rodeo. I think everybody likes watching the wild pony races with the kids and the mutton busting with the little guys. That's always a good laugh. And we'll catch some of the bull riding as well. But a lot of people come into Castor, and mainly people looking to retire. The housing prices are still quite reasonable for the most part, and so people come. And there's the better look at the community hall. And the second restaurant we have, which is the pizza shop called the White Goose, is right across the road from that. FC Hunt Agencies is the insurance broker, and he also sells real estate in town. The other real estate agents are Basil and Haas Nichols. For Sutton Realty. And we get a few other independent realtors around, but mainly it's done through the locals. But as you can tell, it's a small town. you like what you're seeing and some of the stuff that we're doing, please feel free to follow us here or follow us on YouTube. It's both Outlaw Radio 1960. And we'll be glad to have you along. This is one of the retirement homes here. And as you can tell, with the sign coming up, this is part of election central for the by-election in Alberta with Mr. Pierre Poilievre. We're coming up about one of the only signs that is in town. And people are rather playing their cards close to their chest in this one. But there's one or two up. There's of course no Liberal or NDP signs. There's not hope in this riding of electing a Liberal or a New Democrat. The person who is probably going to be the closest to coming to Pierre Poilievre is Bonnie Critchley, who's running as an independent. And she's about the only person who has a chance to get at him. Otherwise, you were dealing with a riding that has voted 82% Conservative, even better sometimes, for most of its existence. And that isn't about to change. There's his sign right there. It'll be nice when the by-election's over. Everybody's pretty tense and they're not pleased about having to go back to the polls, I don't think. Even if it is because Poilievre needs a seat. They really like local people here, so that's why I'm saying Bonnie has a pretty strong chance at coming close to him. And there's a delightful telephone company. Tell us, where only you know how much you paid, I think. And that's the town office there as we come back towards Main Street. That was the New Home hardware store. The other used to be down the other side where the swimming pool is. And another look at the Beaver Dome. That was mainly redone with money from Kraft Hockeyville. I think we placed second. So I think we were they had an old-timers game in Castor. I think we've probably been one of the last towns to see the likes of Eddie Shack. He's a former Toronto Maple Leaf, St. Louis Blue, Boston Bruin. God, he played for a few teams. We went out picking berries like crazy too, so it is now berry time. And some people have Some really nice flower gardens. And the people who own that house that we're kind of coming up to, she's also running as an independent in this by-election, Sarah Spanier. And she's also on TikTok. I'm going to get her to talk a bit when she's out doing her laundry. Yes, it's me. Hello. I know. It's just me. You want to say hi to your constituents?
Stop.
Hey, buddy. This is Sarah Spanier. She's running as an independent here in Battle River Crowfoot.
Hello.
Against the wonderful, most hated person in Canada by the looks of it now.
Was not expecting to be on camera.
Oh, well, I know. I was surprised you because I was doing a live stream downtown.
Okay.
So I went to get my mail, which was only a Costco connection, so I'm happy.
Okay.
We don't like bills.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. Got too many of them. So do you get your nomination papers all in?
Yeah.
You're all set. Good. That's the main thing.
Yep, they're in. So, yep. But I have about 8,000 things I need to do now.
Well, okay. Well, I just thought seeing as you went to the fence, I figured I better do this and bring you into the live stream.
Oh, thank you.
To show you that yes, you do exist.
I do exist. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
Yeah. I'm trying not to get your laundry into the picture.
Thank you. I know. That's what I'm like, right?
You're right. Yeah, exactly.
All right,
We'll see you later, Sarah. She's also on TikTok as well. And the two people who lived in this house, they passed away. So there's been nobody here for some time. I don't know what's going to happen to the house, but we'll go down the back alley to our house and see what we have left in berries to do. I know my wife said we're staying at home this weekend and we're going to continue to pick the berries. Oh yeah, look at my Nanking cherries. It's going to be a busy weekend as we get the cherries. Let's try one. There it is. Nice and beautiful red. Nankings have a really sweet taste. And here we go. We're at our raspberry bushes. As you can see, we have tons of raspberries left to pick. So it's going to be a busy weekend before they start to fall off. And there's a delicious raspberry. And yes, I'm going to eat it. Might have another here. Those are good. But I also got to get in the mower and the weed whacker out here. But, oh gosh, look at them all. Guess who's making jam next week? Yours truly. Oh boy. Here's some more of our cherry trees. I've already picked some of these, so but there's still a few buckets of cherries over there. And like I say, I gotta get to the mowing too, but we will do that, and we will pick these beautiful raspberries. Beautiful raspberries. If I don't eat them all first. But we got these raspberry bushes from Pat Beelish, who's no longer with us, of course, up in Wasetna. And coming around, got some rose bushes growing here. This is coming up to my project car. It is a 1992 Firebird convertible. And we'll be working on that one this year. And of course our tent trailer. And and my car, the hybrid. We get a lot of use out of that. But as you can see, we've had lots of moisture this year, and this is semi-desert country. So there's a lot of green, and trying to. And hi. So I hope you enjoyed. It was a fun day to go for a walk. Here we got one of our many cats over here beside me. There, let's see if we can't get a look at her. There she is. That's we call her maybe, and she's getting right up there in age. But have you enjoyed the live chat so far? For those of us who are still with us from the beginning. All right. So I still can't see who's all joining. That's unfortunate because of the amount of light that we have today. It could be my glasses, mind you, too. Derek, how you doing? Karma Warrior, how you doing? Patrick, how you doing? It's good to see everybody. And user 3383686, how you doing? Like I say, we're now sitting in front. We've gone for a walk. Like I say, the only thing in the mailbox today was the Costco paper. We don't usually do a lot of shopping at Costco, but we are members, so we get their sale flyers. But it's still a cool day. There's Renge. Probably looking for a cat treat. And so we usually just taking a rest here. I have to actually go down to the hospital. Just taking a rest here. I have to actually go down to the hospital to see Karen. She wants to donate to the bookstore. And let's see here, somebody wants an invite? Okay, I'll invite you, sure. Patrick, nice to see you. We're just kind of coming to an end of the walk. I'm just sort of sitting on my I'm kind of sitting on my laurels here, watching Renge munch on the grass. Like I say, she's a good 9-10 years old now. Hey Alex, how you doing? And how is it that I'm being a bad neighbor? We've lived in this house now 21 years. We know all our neighbors. Actually, the doctor's son, who's a pilot, just moved into there. These people over here just moved in from Ontario. The former librarian lives in the house next to us. Oh, hi Lisa, how you doing? I'm glad you're good. Good to see you. This is our place in small town Alberta. As you can see, it's starting to cloud over, so I think it's going to rain here at any time. We're trying to split up our live stream. They're both the same, Outlaw Radio 1960. And we're doing some more work with the radio station. We're downloading more. You can listen to us on live. Please feel free to like and subscribe here on TikTok or on YouTube. We also do have a Facebook page at Bruce and Karen Baker, and we'd love to have you there as well. So if you do want to follow along, please do. That helps us out. And Until then, it's time that I said so long. See you later. I still have some work to do, and then I have a lawn to mow before it rains, and probably some more berry picking if we get a late night of it. It's the mosquitoes who are starting to come out, so I have to go in and get some repellent on and stuff like that, and then do a few more other things. Also, on Blogspot, I do my writing. It's just a lot of times the stuff that I don't get put into print journalism, I leave there. So you're welcome to look at that as well. It's also Outlaw Radio 1960, and it's Blogspot, or Blogger, I should say, one or the other. Blogspot, or Blogger, I should say, one or the other. And we do hope that you'll come again and join us again, and have a wonderful day, evening, and we'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.